At this time, we will give these scores and results of tonight's competition. In 12th place, 1/10 in penalties and a score of 77.90. 77.90, the Troopers. In 11th place, no penalties and a score 78.50. 78.50, the Cavaliers. In 10th place, no penalties, a score 83.05. 83.05 to the Blue Stars. In 9th place, 2/10 in penalties and a score of 83.30. 83.30 to the North Star. In 8th place, 1 point in penalties and a score of 84.50. 84.50 to the Madison Scouts. In 7th place, 5/10 in penalties and a score of 85.30. 85.30 to the Guardsmen. In 6th place, 3/10 in penalties, a score 86.20. 86.20 to the Bridgemen. In 5th place, 7/10 in penalties, a score 86.40. 86.40 to the 27th Lancers. In 4th place, 2/10 in penalties and a score of 89.90. 89.90, Spirit of Atlanta. In 3rd place, 1/10 in penalties, a score of 90.70. 90.70 to the Santa Clara Vanguard. In 2nd place, 1/10 in penalties and a score of 92.75. 92.75, Phantom Regiment. In 1st place, 1/10 in penalties and a score of 93.55. 93.55, the Blue Devils. The
Well, wow. Wow. You were righter than I was. Wow. The Blue Devils.
After the
and by a good margin.
After the performances, I think it was fairly clear cut. We all kind of swung around to the same way of thinking off the top. Super show. They must have been balanced all the way around. Running through the caption awards, Phantom got the High Marching and Maneuvering Award. High General Effect went to the Blue Devils. High Percussion, no surprise, Santa Clara Vanguard. High Bugle Award went to the Blue Devils. And guess who got High Color Guard? 27th.
27 Lancers, yes. They are those fabulous flag thing. What about captions? Any feelings about that? You agree with them all?
Well, I think it's pretty much on the money by virtue of tonight's performances, and you got to feel a little bit sorry for the Phantom Regiment, but you got to be happy for Jerry Seawright and the Blue
We are
Devils.
about to meet the winning director. Denise has him down on the field, and Denise, it's all yours, and congratulate him for all of us.
I certainly will, Jim. Congratulations, Jerry Seawright. A beautiful, beautiful show. I want to know everything you're thinking right now.
Oh, I'm so excited I can't even talk. This is a culmination of years of hard work and a fantastic corps, the greatest corps that I have ever worked with.
All right, the performance tonight, how did you rate it? Did you think you'd come in with 9-3?
I thought it was the best show we have ever done. I was thoroughly convinced of it.
The Phantom was close behind in prelims. You outdistanced them a little bit farther now. How do you feel about that?
I feel, well, I'm just happy, that's all. I'm excited that we won it. I am not knocking any of their corps. These corps are great. You've witnessed it. You've seen what they've done. You see what they can do. I just can't say enough with this activity.
What happens now? You're going to go back home and take a well-needed break, I suppose?
Yeah, we'll take a break till October. We start all over again in October.
Well, enjoy the celebration. Again, congratulations from all of us.
Thank you.
And take it easy. Good night. Jim, back up to you. It's pandemonium down here, or will be shortly.
It sure is. We can see that, Denise. We're watching the monitor. Jerry Seawright certainly has every right to be tremendously pleased with his corps' showing. Steve, they were last year 1/10 of a point separated 1 and 2. This year, the Blue Devils took it by almost a full point.
I don't really know if it's better to lose that way or than to lose by a mere 10th, but the frustration is pretty much still the same. You said it, I guess, Maynard. There's that thrill of competition there, but gosh, do I feel really badly for the Phantom Regiment. The bridesmaid again. Blue Devils get the honeymoon tonight. And it's too bad that things have to work out that way.
Yeah, it really is, because I think it was obvious how absolutely knocked out I was with, particularly I'd say the last 6. Remember that halfway through the evening, the guys who came in 7th, I believe, were the guys that I said, that's it, it's entertainment, it's fun, and it's great music. They got it locked up, baby. And that was the, I'm sorry.
The Bridgemen.
The Bridgemen. And still, if I was only going for entertainment, in terms of you entertain me and my family, hey, I'd have picked them number 1 if I was into that more than I was into music. And I think that each one of these corps really is a first place in a certain area, just like any great championship ball club will always admit that perhaps their pitching wasn't as good as so-and-so, but the overall complete team was the guy that walks off of it, and tonight it's the Blue Devils.
It is indeed. Steve, just very quickly, taking a look at the results, what are the changes from coming into the competition? Who went up, who went down?
Well, Reliable Rondo didn't do too bad in the middle of the pack. Troopers, Cavaliers stayed the same in 12th and 11th. The biggest changes, Blue Star dropping from 8th to 10th, 3 spots there. North Star stayed the same in 9th. Madison, probably, I'd have to say, the biggest single surprise of the night and perhaps of the season, dropping from 6th down to 8th, another 3-spot drop for them. And I thought the show was pretty strong tonight.
Audience was shocked over that. That was the only negative response that came out of the crowd, and it was a very strong one.
Right. I'll be interested to see the detailed breakdown of the captions. Guardsmen, good jump, up from 10th to 7th. Must have been a super horn show, 85-3 for them. Bridgemen were up a spot. And 27th stayed the same, as did Spirit and Santa Clara. We called that one pretty much on the money. And Phantom Regiment and the Blue Devils fighting it out right at the top. And what a fight it was. What a night.
What a night.
My guess wasn't nearly as good as everyone else's. I had the winner, but second and third I had mixed up, and I really thought Madison was going to move up. I was quite surprised about that. Why would we all have missed that, Steve? What is there that's going on in the judging that we didn't see?
Well, Jim, like we said before, so much of this is one person's opinion in the various general effect and analysis captions that I couldn't even make a guess now till I've seen the breakdown in the recap and had an idea where exactly the different things happened tonight. For our eyes, the show was solid all the way across the board, and I think we can all really attest to that. What a super night.
It is. Maynard?
Yes.
Some closing thoughts.
Well, my closing thoughts just have to do with looking at them all out there, and also watching this crowd, and having really a lot of fun with Steve and yourself, and particularly when we talked about competition towards the end, because this certainly does have the feeling of a sporting event, and yet that was to me it's of course a music and arts event. And it doesn't matter what it really is, because that we call it. It's just beautiful, and it's a great experience.
Thank you.
He's also happy because he got some orders for record albums after that.
That's
plug we
true,
did.
and we should mention that the new music is Rocky II. Maynard Ferguson, what a delight. Steve Rondinero, the nicest thing about having my job is to have people like you who make me unnecessary, and that was terrific.
Super.
For Phil Samuels, Diane Hinkle, and the terrific crew at WHA-TV in Madison, this is Jim Peck. Thank you for being with us, and good night from Birmingham.
Yeah, that was really fun.